Like, I'm getting visions now of like how we're gonna get like a neon sign over here. We're gonna like start like a new podcast show.
The news where somebody goes to the bank and they have a sign on the door saying we're closed. That's a little alarming.
Are your customers dummies? Would you say that like are your customers dummies?
No, I don't think so. To be honest with you. So the best thing I could tell you is, it just brings to mind, I have a couple of retired couples that bought gold at $200 an ounce.
Yeah.
And now they're retired, they're taking that gold and they sell 2 to 5 ounces at a time for extra money, for the cash money,
Right.
And that's how they're living.
Right.
That's
kind of what I view my stack as.
That doesn't sound too stupid to me.
No, it doesn't at all. And I don't see, personally though, not, I don't want this to hurt those individuals that are in the retirement ages, and now gold is still near all-time highs.
Yeah, but I think it's only got one direction to go.
And I'm hopeful, though.
That it doesn't for a while?
I want it to tank.
Yeah.
I want it to,
because everybody will be buying it.
That's what I want.
Yep.
I want to be able to back the truck up and buy it, And
that would be fine with me, too, to be totally honest with you. I mean, as a dealer... Right? You want to pay attention to the markets, and when you see things are going to soften up a little bit, you try to unload.
Yeah.
And you kind of wait for the market to dip down, and then you buy back in.
Right.
That's most savvy dealers that I know. The guys who've been doing this for way longer than me. That's what we try to do. I mean, do we time it right every time? No.
No.
But we pay attention to these things.
Yeah. You look at your replacement
Definitely.
costs.
I saw what's happening now. I knew it was going to pull back some. So I lightened up on purpose.
Yeah.
So I ran pretty lean on gold compared to what I normally have.
Right.
And it worked out beautifully. Now it's pulling back, and I don't know if I'm quite ready to buy just yet, but soon.
I think it went back up a bit. I think it's like now in the 1960s.
It was 1950 is what I saw this afternoon.
Oh, was it? I haven't checked today, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think is, right now, what would you say is the ideal... Because we've seen where gold's been. It's been at 2,100, mid 2000s. Now it's in the upper 1900s.
I think now's a good time. I'm going to tell you why. Because this coming week is the Fed's decision on whether they're going to just hold the interest rate, or they're going to add another 0.25. But I personally think that they're going to hold. And I've said this several times to you.
That's what a lot of
the moment they say that they're done raising interest rates. That's when you're going to see gold run. And particularly, and if not then, for whatever reason I'm wrong, as soon as they
go the other way.
Oh, man, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. I mean, think about how strong it's been under all the pressure that it's been from the dollar getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's only really got one place to go. I mean, yeah, you might see it pull back a little bit. This is nothing. It's $2,000. $50 on 2,000, what is that? It's nothing.
Yeah. What would you say is the metal of choice if you had to say like what you sell the most of? Is it silver, gold, platinum? I know you sometimes have the weird...
Yeah, probably silver, to be honest.
Silver?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and not really in bulk. You haven't been selling a lot of bulk, but a lot of 5 ounces, 10 ounces, maybe a roll here and there, 20 ounces at a time.
Just as of late.
Yeah, it's been a lot of small picking, and I think it's not a bad strategy. Mm-hmm. Kind of helps you average your stack.
Yeah. What's the better, what's like the more common gold weight that you've been selling lately? Because I know it always varies.
I've sold a lot more fractional recently than I have, but in common, most of the time it's 1 ounce. But I've been selling more fractional recently than I have. I don't know if people can't stomach the price of an ounce, which I totally get. That's a lot.
But at the same time, too, when you do the math, let's say you're doing a tenth, right? You're looking at a
$10,000 gold.
Right.
Eagles.
Right.
That's expensive.
Yes, it is. And who would have thought? Like, I just don't understand what's going on with, and I know you might not know this, but like why the premiums are holding so strong as they are. Like, I don't know, gold, whatever the spot is, 1950 or something. Why is it that a 10th ounce gold eagle isn't selling at 225, 230? Like when I'm doing my live streams.
Yep.
I'm actually pulling up the comps and showing it to everybody as I'm selling live. I'm saying, look at this. The cheapest people right now have it listed at $275 on eBay for a 10th ounce, and then you look at JM Bullion, Money Metals, AppMex, they're at like $330 on some 10th ounce. Like, why on earth is it?
I don't know if I can answer that accurately. I can speculate, but that's all I would be doing.
Right.
I mean, it's a coin, and it costs the same amount to make it as a 1 ounce. I don't know if there's just more demand for it because it's more affordable.
Yeah.
Maybe they make less of them. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I can't answer that.
I just don't get how they hold just those crazy premiums. Because then again, too, right? Take 2 10th ounces at that price, $300, $330. Take 2 of those 10th ounces. Now you're at $660. You're not even at a quarter ounce, whereas you could get a quarter ounce for that price.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or even, and so you're getting more. I just can't wrap my head around it.
No, to tell you the truth, if I were, I tell everybody, if you can afford to buy an ounce, if you can hold on, save your money long enough to go buy an ounce, it's always the best way to buy gold.
Do you think they don't wait because it's impulse, or they just want that immediate gratification? They want to hold the gold in their hand.
Some people just can't save the money.
And there's that too.
Some people do want the instant gratification. They're like, you know what? I'm never going to be able to save $2,000, but I'd rather have something.
Right.
And that's honestly, it's better than nothing.
Right. Are you stacking right now, or are you?
I put a pretty decent chunk in my safe this year. Mm-hmm. So I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some other prospects right now, not necessarily for investment, but I'm working on business-related items.
Like, I know you were saying that you really wanted to build out like a little studio here for you and me to do this like once a week, and you can't wait. Oh man, what are the plans then for the summer? People were asking me, when are you going to go on the road again with Steve? We had like 3 of those little episodes.
Oh, I know. Actually, I had fun doing those.
I did too.
Yeah, it was cool.
But the problem is my kids in camp and having to drive them all over the place. I would like to do more of those.
I'm down. I'm always down with
like where we go. And I remember there was a couple of days where it was hotter than the sun.
Yeah.
We went early though, but
early's the way to go.
I think we should try this again.
I'm down. I'm in. Totally good.
We went to some of those estate sales.
Yeah.
Where
that was different.
Right?
You're right.
Like you were driving, we almost got hit, and we went to some of these.
Anytime you're driving with me, you're probably going to feel like that.
Oh, Jesus.
My wife will tell you that.
I was like, when you're like, oh, we're just going, I'm like,
I have superb driving skills.
I'm like, Steve. You're like, oh, whatever. And you just.
Yeah, well, I don't panic.
No.
I was a machinist for years.
Plus,
I
it's going to.
Thousandths of an inch.
Well, also, like.
We had feet.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're hoping that they're gonna hit the brakes, and they're coming onto my side. You're gonna hit.
Well,
me.
that's true. It was your side of the car.
Whatever. Who cares to you, right? It doesn't matter. Have you had the opportunity to go like on the road or to any sort of like house call visits or anything like that, or some sort of estate sales lately?
I've been doing a lot more going to people's homes to buy collections. Mm-hmm. And that sort of led into some collectibles and that kind of stuff. But it's because it's been people calling my store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to go like yard selling and that kind of thing, I haven't had much time to do that.
Right.
But 'tis the season, so.
Right. Yeah, we will get more yard sales too. Spring, summer time.
Yep.
I think we should definitely try to bring that back.
At least try to get almost everything I bought from them yard sales. I did sell, by the way.
What did we get? A couple of saws. We got a couple of saws.
A couple of nail guns, trim guns.
Nail guns, that's what it was. I remember it was
took a while to sell.
Yeah, but you got rid of those.
I did.
I remember we walked around.
The hubcaps. I did really
vaguely remember there was like a cul-de-sac or something. We went there. That was the day we went out for breakfast. What a weird thing
to buy, right? I paid $5 for them. I think I sold them for $40.
Oh, well,
I was like,
profit's profit.
Hey, nice win.
Profit's a profit.
It took me like 4 months, but it happens.
Do you ever go to like flea markets, or you don't have time for that?
The flea markets are rough. They're rough, man. It's not my gig.
Well, I'm gonna start looking at that because I'm done, for the school
Although
year.
I would do that because a lot of the local flea market guys come to my store to buy things to sell at the flea market.
Right.
So it would be fun to go around and just
see.
Hey, what's up?
Right.
I'm like, well, what the hell is he doing?
Right.
It would be fun just for that.
Looking to buy back the stuff that you sold to them.
Yeah, we'll go around with the video camera and see some reactions.
I think.
I'll go buy them out.
Luckily, nobody was. When we did those things, those videos, like nobody gave us a hard time. They're like, we're just doing this.
Most people are cool about being on the camera.
Like, hey, do you care if we do this? And I just, I'm hopeful that we could do at least like one per week if we were able to,
Listen,
like
we
go on
set a day. There's no reason why we
Friday
can't do
morning
it.
or something,
Yeah,
right?
I'm down. That's what we did last time. Just pick a day, and
was
then we kind of
It was
planned for
fun.
that day to do
We
that.
picked
and
a
go do
few
it.
spots
Yeah.
and went,
Yeah.
and then we grabbed something to eat.
Yeah.
Um,
Food's important, as you can tell.
I'm hungry as well.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I think, next time, little by little, this will start to morph.
Everybody notices that as Stormy is in my store, he encroaches.
Although
a
you
little
did-
bit at a time.
the shirts are gone.
Yeah, the shirts are.
Although you kept-
my wife took them down.
I know,
That
she
wasn't
didn't.
my
No, not him. But
Well,
you did
we
keep some of our
renovated.
pictures. You have like a couple of those pictures.
doing. Yeah, I left a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they're scattered. It's like an Easter egg hunt in here.
Not yet.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it, man.
That's all you got for me?
Yeah, man, it's good talking to you.
All right, so I'll see you in 2 more months?
Hopefully not.
All right, good seeing you, buddy.
Be good, man.
All right.